January is National Mentoring Month, so we want to put the spotlight on an incredible organization working to empower women in the workforce. We are talking about Lead Her. Hannah Howard is the Lead Her Executive Director and joins us now. Hannah, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I know you've probably talked with Paula in the past on different episodes of her show. I have not had the opportunity to meet you, so I'm so happy that you're here. And then we get to hear more about this incredible organization that just seems to be gaining steam year after year, which is wonderful.
It really has.
So yes, give us a little bit of background for anybody out there who doesn't already know all about Lead Her.
Yes, so we were started by Melissa Pepper back in 2016 because she really recognized that there was a gap in professional development opportunities available for women. And, you know, we kind of get that question sometimes of why just for women? And it's because, you know, when you look at women, women are 24% less likely to get advice from senior leaders at work. They are paid 72 cents for every dollar that a man makes. So there are so many reasons why we focus on women, and mentorship is a great way to be able to help women to hit their professional goals and really achieve a lot more in their career. And I know a lot of the steps that I've taken in my career, it's thanks to having a mentor or someone in my corner that pushes me to take that next step, right? Because sometimes you're not ready to take it, but you really are, and you need someone to push you to get there.
You need a little shove, absolutely. And currently, I believe I read that there are hundreds of mentees and mentors that are part of this program.
Yes, so since 2016, we have served over 1,100 women in the program and still counting. And we actually have about 20% of the mentees in the program then also serve as mentors. So they are able to, you know, gain a lot of confidence from their mentor. They make strides in their workplace. A lot of the mentees in our program, I believe it's 6 out of 30 women surveyed go on to receive promotions.
That's awesome.
They gain confidence. They join boards. They volunteer. So there's a whole slew of benefits that come from mentoring.
Yeah.
And, I know I benefited from the program before I worked for Lead Her, and so it's great to be a part of this organization and to continue to spread our impact. And actually, now we are matching monthly. So
that's great.
Before we used to do 2 rounds in the spring and the fall, and now we are actually accepting mentee applications year-round.
And this is the Strike a Match mentorship program? Okay, very cool. So, and I didn't realize that you had just done that, twice a year. So at this point, potential mentees can get on the website and start filling out what they fill out information, because you are very, very specific and intentional about finding a mentor for mentees.
Yes, and so if a woman is interested in learning more, it's any profession as well. It's not just limited to, it's anything. So women can go to leadherqc.org, and they can actually find the application where it'll say make me a mentee, or if you scroll further down, make me a mentor if you want to apply to become a mentor. And we have both the mentee and the mentor fill out an application. It helps us figure out where they currently are in the career, what they want help with, if they're a mentee, whether it's a career switch and completely changing careers, to whether they want to grow confidence in the workplace, whether they want to build their network, whether they want to deal with difficult conversations at work. So a whole slew of things. And then we're able to look at the mentor applications and kind of see, okay, what career fields are they in? Can we match them up? And of course, we look to match them up with someone they don't directly work with, that they don't already know.
You've thought of it all. That's really great.
Yeah, so we put a lot of thought into each match. So we really do hand match each match, and it creates a really special relationship. And we ask that once those individuals are matched, they can meet on their own, and we provide the guidelines of kind of how they can do that. And they can do it over coffee, during the workday, over lunch, or for happy hour after work. They can really choose, and they meet on their own, and they meet for 18 months, and then they can either the mentee can decide to become a mentor, or they can keep meeting, maybe just not every month, but they can continue to stay in touch. And we actually have matches that have still stayed in touch and stayed close since the very beginning in 2016.
Amazing. Well, oftentimes these are one-on-one situations, but you do host many group mentoring, networking situations, and one of them is actually coming up tomorrow evening.
You're right, and
That's
is
awesome.
Lead Her's January Social. I'm very excited for this one. We are actually partnering with Pour Brothers Craft Tap Room in Moline,
Wonderful.
and they not only just have a wall of beers and ciders, but they also have all kinds of other drinks. We will be providing the appetizers. We're actually working with Bayside Bistro, which is
Very
a
nice.
woman-owned business in Rock Island. So she's going to be providing the appetizers, which are free, and it is for women that are currently in our Strike a Match mentorship program, as well as women that may not know much about us that want to learn more.
I want to join, yeah.
And we have a fun addition to the event. We are actually doing Leading Ladies Music Bingo.
I was reading about this.
Yes.
This is great.
Pour Brothers, I was so excited when they said they were willing to do this. So it'll be iconic female singers, songs that instead of the numbers on the bingo card, it's going to be the song titles or catchphrases from those popular songs. And it's just something great, which I think is going to make this event the coolest and best networking event of 2025.
And that's such an icebreaker too.
Yes.
Like what a well thought out event. Very cool. And Pour Brothers also going to be donating a portion of sales as well to the program.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. It's something that we've heard of them doing with just other organizations in the area. So something to keep in mind if you don't have any plans for tomorrow evening.
Yes.
And we just want to quickly mention to save the date, because you also host an annual golf outing, and that's going to be coming up, I believe, in May at Palmer Hills. So if you want to go to the website, which is what we have on the screen right now, there's a little tab at the very top where you can click on events, and that will allow you to see everything really that's on the calendar as far as Lead Her is concerned. And as Hannah mentioned, as you just scroll down, if this is something that you're interested in, there's a huge button that says I want to become a mentee or I want to become a mentor. Very easy to get started with this amazing organization. Hannah, thank you so much for being here today. You're so passionate.
Thank you for having
It's been fun
us.
to talk with you.
Thank you so much.
Of course.